This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The Cavaliers will kick it away first. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Wake Forest offense will get the ball first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Virginia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
He leaves it with his back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The run to the left. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the left side. Hard running there. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's St. Clair. Here's the pressure. Caught close to the marker, it's Harrison. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Virginia! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some anglers, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Grab behind the line. It's Mays.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think.
There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Trying to get behind the defense. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Harrison. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Defense showing blitz here. Looking for room. It's Carney. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Holds and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Quarterback extends the play. The throw. Tosses it incomplete.
When the quarterback leaves the pocket, I have to know that. You could tell the defense did. They did a great job skewing towards him, moving towards where he's scrambling. Now I can be in the passing lanes. Great job by the defense understanding.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This one's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Cavaliers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. He wants to go deep. Caught at the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Cavaliers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Scrambling away. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vaughn. Still on his feet at the 45. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. from the gun. They'll try the middle.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got some space. Finding an escape route. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harding. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. In the red area, it's Carney. Runs through the tackle. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wake. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Finds his big tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Cavaliers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Buying some time. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds the guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
The Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. This will be the fifth kick of the night. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the
defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cavaliers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Takes the handoff. It's Carter. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick spin on the run. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it. Second guy finally did. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the gun, the ground game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, and getting the 1st down.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Bryant. Looking to the end zone. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead is now back down to 9. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene.
Turning it on. Sweet cut there. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Pulls it in. It's Harrison. At the 35, he's loose. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Cavaliers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Back's got it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll try the counter. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. Grabbed over the middle, it's Vaughn. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the beatdown has ensued. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Simmons. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Holds it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
That's caught. It's Mays. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Bringing the heat. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, he's got a chance. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the Cavaliers get enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go right back to it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Snatch it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Wake Forest. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
What a play call. 4th and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike, and they take it all the way in for a touchdown. What a play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.